Hi, my name is Malihi. So today I'm gonna quickly show you guys how to cook bubur pedas. So bubur pedas ni adalah masakan, salah satu masakan tradisi orang Sarawak. Okay, sangat popular terutamanya pada bulan puasa. Including myself, I usually break my fast with bubur pedas. So today I'm gonna show you guys how to cook bubur pedas. So basically, we've prepared the ingredients. So I'm gonna show you guys what is to be put inside the bubur pedas. So kita ada pucuk manis, ada kacang. Okay, ni kira satu ikat pucuk manis, satu ikat kacang. Ni ada fucuk. Okay, ada carrot dalam 2 batang. Ada potato, kentang dalam 3-4 biji. Lepas tu kita ada baby corn. Okay. Lepas tu kita ada mushroom. Okay. Black fungus, ada white fungus, ada daging boleh dalam pakai setengah kilo. Kita ada suhun. Okay. Lepas tu kita ada mushroom. Okay. And this is daun halia. Okay. Daun kunyit, daun kunyit, and also white lily punya pucuk. Okay. Yang ini kita ada bawang merah, bawang putih dan udang kering sudah di blender. So basically this is the main ingredients for the bubur pedas. And as you can see just now, the daun kunyit. Okay, daun kunyit, this is actually the main ingredient. So nak buat bubur pedas ni kena letak daun kunyit banyak sikit baru rasa dia naik. Daging, kita boleh pakai daging. Kalau tak pakai daging, kita boleh pakai seafood, kita boleh pakai ayam juga. Okay, so roughly this is my favorite food during fasting month, especially now. Sebab sebelum ni I'm actually bigger in size. I'm actually fatter, if you can use the word. So nowadays I'm actually more weight conscious. So this meal is going to be really good for you during fasting month because it's healthy. Okay, it has a lot of vegetable. It has also high in protein because you can put as much meat as you want to. If you're using chicken, you can put a lot of chicken so that it has higher intake of protein. Now, one more thing. Sorry, because this is going to be a home video, so it's going to be here and there. This is another secret ingredient. So this is actually the main ingredient. So it is actually the bumbu. Okay. This is actually. Let me show you. Hold on. So this is the main ingredient. So this is the bumbu. Okay. So this is the bumbu. Okay. So it's actually made from. It is actually made from coconut. It is also coconut tu dia akan gaul dalam kuali panas. It will become very dry, and it is also made from different herbs, and it is also mixed with rice. So this is actually this bumbu. It is actually made by my mom. So this is actually the secret recipe that's gonna make this bubur pedas really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna show how to cook. So let me take this camera and so panaskan kuali. Okay, macam biasa. So anyhow, this is my kitchen. This is our house. Okay. So I hope it looks nice. So panaskan kuali. So what we gonna do? Lepas panaskan minyak tu, kita nak kena tumiskan bawang tu semua, bawang merah, bawang putih. Okay. Lepas kita tumiskan bawang tu, and then kita tumiskan daging tu supaya daging tu masak sikit. Lepas tu baru kita tambah air. And then baru we mix with the rest of the ingredients. Okay. Okay, letakkan minyak lebih kurang dalam 3-4 sudu je tu. Ikut anggaran lah. Kalau tak nak minyak banyak tu, tak payah letak banyak sangat lah. Okay, I take my photo. So satu lagi tentang bumbu ni. Okay. So this is actually dia punya ramuan tu is actually my mom has made it for so long. I think it's also inherited from her moms. Okay, so memang tradisi bulan puasa kita orang memang makan bubur pedas. Okay, we always eat bubur pedas. And again, this is a traditional recipe. So this is what I wanted to promote. Me and my wife, we started this project which we call the NMDH Sarawak Dishes Nurul Bahar, right? Sarawak Dishes Homemates. Sorry, MNDH Sarawak Homemade Dishes Nurul Bahar. So we started this project. So what we wanted to do, we wanted to promote Sarawak local dishes, Sarawak homemade dishes. So some of these dishes is actually made from generation. Okay, and we want to promote it. I believe most people dah tahu dah cake lapis Sarawak, they know mi kolok. So apart from these dishes, we have other dishes also which is very popular among Sarawakian, and this is one of it, bubur pedas. So if you go to Sarawak, especially during fasting month, okay, you can ask anyone in Sarawak, they would probably know bubur pedas, and they would probably eat bubur pedas as well during Sarawak. Okay, so rasanya minyak dah nak panas, so nak kena tumiskan bawang semua. So I'm not a chef, so I don't normally cook at home as well. So I'm actually just doing this demonstration, okay? So minyak dah panas, tumiskan bawang semua. Okay, api boleh rendahkan sikit, okay?
Dapat. Bawahkan.
Okay, so tumis bila dah bertukar warna brown sikit, okay, coklat sikit, so maksudnya bau dia semua dah naik kan. Okay, maksudnya kita dah boleh masukkan daging. Masukkan daging. Naikkan api sikit. Okey, biarkan sebentar. So daging dia masak sikit. So daging je tak perlu biar masakkan sangat sebab nanti kita akan biarkan daging ni berebus. Okey, bila kita dah masuk semua sayur, kita dah masukkan dia punya bumbu tu semua. Okey, kita akan biarkan dia berebus. So daging tu memang pasti akan masak. So sekarang ni kita cuma nak tumiskan, okey, supaya rasa tu semua sebati dengan daging ni semua. Okay, so bila kita dah tengok daging tu dah bertukar warna, naikkan api. Okay, lepas tu kita boleh masukkan, this is the secret recipe that I said just now. So this is the bumbu. Okay, so boleh masukkan dalam 2 sendok. Okay, so bumbu ni diperbuat daripada yang saya cakap tadi, it's made from coconut, it's also made from rice, and it's also mixed with different herbs. Okay, like curry, all this kind of thing. So the taste is going to be quite strong. So if you want the taste to be stronger, kalau nak rasa dia lebih kuat, okay, boleh letak lebih banyak bumbu ni. Okay, so gaulkan supaya bumbu tu sebati dengan daging tu semua. Bila dah tumis sebentar, kita boleh masukkan air. Masuk dalam 1 liter air. Okay, air pun dah disediakan, masukkan air. Gaulkan sikit.
Tutup sekejap.
So what I'm gonna do, sebab bila tengok rupa dia pun macam tak cukup bumbu dia, saya akan masukkan 1 sendok lagi. Okay. Okay, tengok warna dia pun dah macam lebih kuning, okay, lebih merah disebabkan oleh bumbu tu. So I think this is just enough. So perlu diingatkan, bumbu ni dibuat daripada nasi kan, salah satu bahan dia adalah beras. Okay. Jadi dia akan mengembang. So bila kita dah masak nanti, walaupun dia nampak cair sekarang, so nanti bumbu pedas ni akan menjadi lebih kembang. Bila dah masak akan menjadi lebih pekat. Okay, bukan kembang, pekat. So it's gonna thicken. Okay, and that's what's gonna happen after it is cooked, after it is done. So let's cover the pot, okay, biar dia mendidih sekejap, and then after that we can put all the vegetables. Okay.